Okay, I think I'm next, and I'm actually going to demo on behalf of first Gustav, who is on the call but at the airport. So he recorded a Loom for us, and let's see if we can get that to work. We're going to go a bit faster. We're going to get this out of the way. Tell me if the sound is coming through.
No sound.
In here, yeah.
Shit, I don't know how to do that. Well, I'll just voice over it.
When you share screen, there's a little drop down at the bottom, and you have to flip it.
Okay, I think I got that. Thank you. Get back to, okay, here we go. Try two.
And
yeah.
Great. Let's jump into embedding first. So if we want to embed that chat page that I was just on, you can add this as the content path /chat, basic external ID and name. Then we come down to connection roles, and we're going to give it 2 connections for the chat to work with, restricted query for both. And we're going to embed as single content. So let's generate that URL. Let's visit the chat. And there we go. Pretty simple. Now you are embedding the chat experience, and we can change our topics and connections. In this case, we're going to just run a sample query here, and it's going to go and get the results. And you'll notice that normally you can actually open these results in a workbook, but because we're in the single page or single content mode for this embed, you can't actually leave the chat. You can't open this in a workbook. Let's jump back over to the demo or over to the chat page. The other thing I mentioned is that I've been working on white labeling. And so for white labeling, we can come to our settings for the app. And there's this new AI tab. I pulled it out of the general section. And then we have branding here. It's not styled, as you can see. That'll get done soon. But we can start to provide some customization here. So let's just, I don't know, name our Omniscient 1. And let's save this. Let's come back to our chat here. And now let's ask a question of our AI. And you'll see, boom, the name has changed here to Omniscient 1 from Blobby AI. We can take this even further. We can do a logo URL. We can do a headline. So maybe let's do a headline. Let's maybe do some placeholder text too. I'm just going to add some empty space here just to make the body empty. Let's save that. Let's reload the page, and you'll see there's down here is our little placeholder answers await, our I am all knowing. And that's the basic kind of branding. But the fun piece, which I've been holding out on, is to do the logo URL. So let's drop that in. And now let's come back to our chat page, and you'll see, boom, we're using the Super Galaxy Brain Bufo now as our logo based on the URL. And this all comes together pretty nicely when we start to embed this all. So I'm going to embed the same chat page I did before, but this time I'm going to use application mode. Let's generate the URL, copy, let's drop it in. And now you have your kind of custom white labeled AI where you have your own logo, which would ideally be your brand logo, whatever terminology you want. And then you can ask it questions. So let's have it, show me the users this month. It's going to come back as Omniscient 1, going to give us the results. And because we're in application mode, we can actually jump out to a workbook here and view these results if we want to download them or maybe change some of our viz settings. But let's say you want to get back to the AI chat page. You can pop open the menu here, and you'll see the AI assistant is now in the sidebar in Embed, so you can get back to where you were before. And the final piece as well is that all the branding applies to the existing chat bar. So even if you're not using the full page chat app, you're still going to get the customization within the little query helper. So yeah, this should hopefully land in the next few days. And that's about
All right. Everybody still with me? Cool. Okay. Thank you, Gustav. And then I have one last little quick one, which is using some inspiration, although the logo stuff didn't land yet, but using some inspiration on the embed stuff. Another little experiment. I think we will actually move this to Real Gleam. This is not Real Gleam, but just showing that like inside of real customer applications, we can now embed more AI interfaces. So here's like, if you wanted to start somebody on the chat page of ask whatever, or you could imagine, this is just another experiment, but just different ways you can now embed it. So I built a little widget here of like, what's our worst selling product this week. So while people are looking at dashboards, they can also interact and get answers directly in line and do cool stuff. So just a couple bits of inspiration for how you can use Blobby in external facing stuff. It'll be better when this is a Gleam logo. The end.